countries, and it was really a wonderful concerted effort to not only celebrate community but also to create some new directions and some ideas. That is particularly difficult in a setting like Ontario because we have 50% nuclear and we have basically a very, very high base load that is very inflexible, but I cannot go into the details. What I want to say is the way we created community power, and I call it community power at work in Kingston, it was really very successful. Within 7 years, from zero, we became actually the renewable energy leader in Canada. So within 7 years, with various technologies, we came from 0 to 400 megawatt. They are not all installed yet, but at this moment, I think this week, we are installing 200 megawatt from the island. What we experience is you need to engage the college, the school, the community, the homeowners, the companies, the farmers, the developers, and the 3 levels of governments. And all this work resulted actually within 12 months in a feed-in tariff, because the community was behind it. You know about George Smitherman. I think we celebrated him yesterday and the day before. This is our campus, the main campus where this all started. And it started actually on each campus with a green team. And the whole activities ended up being led by students. And that again led to the community involvement. And even if I at the beginning was the initiator, I was basically removed and did not anymore participate, only from time to time. The Energy House was a very crucial part of it. The Energy House was a joint venture between the school boards and the college, where we got our students involved to renovate 2 mobile classrooms. We didn't have any money to do the installation. And so the students actually built the Energy House, showcasing every technology there is. The most important aspect was to get the entire community on board, and we did early on, actually at the very beginning, get City Council to approve that they will support this. So they actually then invited for a summit, a sustainability summit, and again I can say I was not really involved in it anymore because the children you sponsor or foster, they grow up and have their own dynamics. This is my own commitment, my own home, and I think it is so important not only to talk about it, but to do it. I'm so proud to say my home is now totally zero emissions. We are also using a different method for heating and cooling, storing the summer heat for the winter in the ground and then harvesting it and so on. There are many technologies involved. I don't want to go into the details, but there's one important aspect too. I have indoor and outdoor gardening the whole year, which I think is a very important activity for the family and myself. We not only prepare the food together, we grow it together. And that truly connects. So this is the heat injection. It's a very unique thing. It's a pilot, so we still are establishing all the data. This is in my basement. The technical side is the heat pump and the air exchanger, and then I have for warm water, I'm using solar because the atmospheric energy storage would not like to operate at a high temperature. So it's so wonderful to have a basement without any more fire burning. It's a very good feeling. This is a system where we are injecting in 2 center boreholes the heat and then extracting, starting the fall from the outer boreholes, the heat. And as we extract within the winter, automatically, without doing any work, the cold is creeping in, and then we have plenty of cold for the summer. This is the same system, just on a larger scale. This is the Kingston Wolf Island, 200 megawatt. It's a major challenge to do something that big, and in Canada, unfortunately, the farmers are not directly involved, they're indirectly involved, but I think it will work out fine because 200 megawatt for the size of Wolf Island was acceptable. Wolf Island is only 2 kilometers away from Kingston at the mouth of the St. Lawrence. There's a huge funnel effect, so there's a strong wind between 7 and 8 meters per second. So Ian Baines and Volker Thomsen actually worked together. We didn't compete against each other. He represented big company, I represented community, and we actually became not only friends, but did something similar as I think Heinrich Bardot did in Dardesheim. I'm now showing it. Our community in a very depressed setting of the former DDR, East Germany, gray and gray, everything right at the border, how they can united move forward to create 100 megawatt wind park and then have PV installed, biomass, and then link 3 regional wind parks into a pumping thing. This is a beautiful community, and it's a landscape of old tradition and culture. So if people think that a wind park will hinder tourism,